She came in, Bobby. That's so pretty.
Thank you.
She did.
Look at me being on time. Hey, Donovan, how are you today? That's what I'm talking about. That's a good bartender right there.
I told him to have his drink ready.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
It's date day. So we already got date night and we got date day. We've been doing our date night consistently for a while. We don't miss it. We've got to do it regardless. So sometimes it's like, in the middle of things. So right now we're scheduling our life around date night versus trying to schedule a date night into our life.
What's Lindsay and Jalen?
Lindsay's in the back. Jalen's on his way. He's doing some running around, making things happen. Taming the cougars.
Is that for black or for something else?
The cougars need to be tamed.
I heard your homeboy's a new cougar tamer.
Who's that?
Martell.
Chill out.
I'm just saying, that's the word on the street. Yeah.
Chill out. Oh, speaking of Martell, I invited Neil.
What?
I invited Neil.
Invited Neil where?
To the black.
Why?
Well, Reese and I had a conversation with Mark, and we feel like we want to make sure that they knew the steps we were taking since our meeting. So I said, you know what, come up here, we'll talk about it, but I want to let her know because there's some things
Why would you invite her today?
Well, he wanted to invite his lady love, Melody Cherie, to come and spend a date day with you all, honey. Okay, that's what the man wanted to do. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back to talk about Miss Codependent. She ain't got her own brain. Okay, we saw Tisha, honey, lose her shiggity, honey, at that bar with Marsau. She had a fit, honey, because her arch nemesis, honey, was on her way and Tisha couldn't deal with it. But Tisha is so fake and phony, had her ass down and destined asking Melody all them questions about her and Martell and her growth and, how does it feel to be divorced? And, now you are on a path of isolation trying to get your life right. You was doing all that Iyanla work, honey, when you was in Destin and you was playing nice just to get your ass back up in Huntsville so you could be the hater that you really are. Make it make sense. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to continue to play that audio, and Miss Robinson, honey, will be in and out with her commentary.
I said, stop through any time, and then she just hit me back and said, hey, I can come through today. I said, sure. Pull up.
You shouldn't be texting her without me knowing about it.
I had my assistant test her, baby.
Okay, but you should be putting a group test together. I don't understand.
What's wrong with him texting Melody? Melody, is she not a part of the comeback group? Are you all not? Well, y'all not friends, but y'all used to be, and y'all all have to work together. What is the big deal? You and Martell talk all the time. Why you gotta be a jealous biz naive? Well, not biz naive. The B word. Why you gotta be like that, Tisha? Jealousy, girl. It don't look good on you, Tisha. It is not your best color, okay?
Yeah, that's very disrespectful, and I don't like that at all.
It was disrespectful for you and Mr. Potato Head to pop in on the Holtz, honey, while they was out in Destin, okay, with their kids. That's what was disrespectful, okay? And if you was going to have this type of attitude, Tisha, you shouldn't even brought your ass down to Destin, okay? Make it make sense. You got all this animosity and pettiness going on.
Weird. Your meeting with Martell wasn't disrespectful.
Right.
The meeting with Martell.
I just told you about the meeting with Mel.
But then me and Martell was talking about business. This is what
it don't matter. Martell is a cheater, pumpkin eater, honey. Got a, baby on the side and stuff with that side chick that look kind of strong in the face, baby. Okay, look like a squirrel in the face, baby. Okay, so child, like, girl, Marsau could have really been insecure about that. Like, ooh, Martell got away with the ladies. Okay, he got muscles. Okay, he wear them tight ass suits. But nevertheless, honey, Tisha, you may find that flattering. He could have acted like that with you, Tisha, but he didn't. Girl, Tisha, your slip is showing.
Personal thing. Like, I don't know what they have to do with business. When I invited Martell, it was about scope, and Martell getting back in scope, not on a personal level. She's not our friend, so you shouldn't be texting her.
I thought you were
She was your friend enough up in Destin, okay, and even Marsau was taken aback.
We're cordial. We're not friends. Marsau, this is somebody who said, you're my enemy.
Tisha, we're past
Listen to me.
This girl don't never get past that, okay? And I got another video coming up, okay, where we will talk about Tisha and how she moves, you know, past things. Because she did the same thing at that reunion with Mel, and Mel thought that they was cool, and then Tisha got the turning up, talking about Mel wasn't a good friend, and she don't know how to be a friend, and y'all remember that? And Melody was like, oh, thank you for telling me how you really feel, because we know that, you know, Tisha, honey, she like to be fake and phony.
Very clearly.
Are we past her or not?
She said,
girl, I'm sick of you and this George Washington hairdo, honey. Girl, take that shit off your head and stop playing.
And we're right now, we're cordial. And we're not at a level where I could be texting you.
We just went to a dinner with them.
We're at a dinner that says we're going to be cordial because Martell invited us.
And you said that
it has nothing to do with her.
Exactly.
This is confusing to me because cordial. If I'm cordial to someone, I invite them over.
No, you don't.
No, you do though, Tisha.
But I don't. We're cordial. I can cordial with anybody.
Well, you're not gonna listen. Like I can't be
you're
right at all.
You're not listening. You don't see my point.
Okay, babe.
Okay.
So your point is the jealous wife.
Look at how she flipped. Okay, look at how she flips.
Don't play me. You know I'm not jealous about anything or anybody, so don't even play me like that. What I said is that it was disrespectful. That's what I'm saying to you. And so you need to recognize my feeling and how I feel about the situation. And don't ever throw those jealous words on me because you know I'm not. So stop doing it. Don't do that. That's not okay. Don't do that.
Stop acting cordial.
What's the point of you having that meeting?
Because we said we're going to have that meeting, baby. We said that going forward, we're going to do everything in our camp. We're going to have conversations. We're going to make sure that we talk to your mom. We talk to Mark. We're going to talk to people about how we choose to move forward as a group. And so I'm following up on this, and something came up in the meeting, and the reason why I'm following up on it to say, let me give you the heads up so you'll know that when this comes out, that it's not from our camp. This is what we decided at the meeting.
What came up? That you got to give the heads
everything I told you about in the meeting with Mark.
We didn't say anything about every time we have a meeting with someone.
Or you ask a question, are we going to listen or are we not going to listen?
I'm listening.
Honey, I'm with Marsau. Okay, I would have threw my damn hands up. I wouldn't be married to her, first of all, because she, child. I don't find codependents cute, honey. Okay, they can't think for themselves, honey. Yeah, I can't. Miss Robinson couldn't be bothered with her. She too much work. Ooh.
But I'm also saying we said about social media. We're not going to say anything about each other on social media.
Right, and we also
so
said...
you're having a meeting about a conversation you had with Mark.
Okay, so Maurice set up a meeting between Mark and I. Mm-hmm. We had the meeting. We had some things. We discussed some things. Okay? Now, after we discussed those things, then we said it's important to let the other parties know that this is what they're going to see down the pipeline. So it's my intention to follow through on that commitment. Now, we since that meeting, we've been out of town, we've been in Destin, we've been different places, and I've never heard anything negative come up to the point where I thought you guys were being cordial. Martell has actually threatened my life. And he and I are not cordial. To the point where I have no problems with you meeting with Martell or any other human.
Well,
Okay?
you are secure within yourself, big toenail head. Okay, Mr. Potato Head, you more secure, I think, because I'm starting to think that the type of niggas that pick out these type of chicks really ain't that confident at all. Okay, and I would hope that's not true, big toenail head, but you know, stranger things have happened. So, and you do have a whole bunch of flaws, honey. But yeah, this is the woman you picked out. Okay, this is what you narcissists like. Y'all like these insecure women that blow up your phone and ask you where you been all day and, you know, checking your drawers every 5 minutes. Okay, checking your cell phone. Don't want you looking at other women. Okay, so this is just par for the course. Okay.
So my thought process in this is that this is fine to move ahead. I didn't think it would be a problem.
My meeting with Martell is totally different than Marsau's meeting with Mel. She has declared me as her enemy. So why he comparing the meetup with Mel with the meetup between me and Martell, I don't know. Sir, it was disrespectful. Period, point blank, however you want to put it.
Can I tell you something? The hard truth?
What?
Even at the dinner, when everything was settled and everybody had their conversations, he said, you and her didn't move on.
So if you felt that way at the dinner, then why do you feel like it's okay to send a text message like, oh, I'm going to meet her one-on-one?
I want to move on and you don't want to move on.
I don't care about moving on or whatever. I don't care about that.
So then let me just handle it.
I just want to be cordial and keep it moving.
No, you don't want to be cordial because cordial means one with friends. You don't want to be cordial. I think it's a severe overreaction, but whatever. I just don't understand it. Can you tell me what I'm missing?
I told you exactly. You're not hearing. You said at the dinner, it was clear that you guys don't want to move on. So obviously,
It ain't no you guys. It's Tisha. She's a big liar.
you know there's some tension still between her and I at the dinner after we had our conversation.
What do you think?
And you had the chance at Stormy's get together to get any ill feelings out about Mel. You chose not to. Oh, I want to bring up the past. But yeah, every time we look up, your ass is bringing up the past. Make it make sense.
And what I'm saying is that I want only to be in each other's space when we have to be in each other's space.
Guess what?
And we be cordial. And we're cordial.
No, guess what we have to.
I'm talking.
Guess what
I'm
we
talking.
have to. No, guess what we have to.
Okay.
It don't make no sense to get mad at your husband about some
I'm not mad. Your reaction. It was your reaction.
Because it's stupid.
Okay, but you should talk to me.
When
I say that I felt that way, but hey, babe, I can understand how you're feeling.
Hey, babe, I think I understand why you think it's disrespectful.
No, we're good.
Hey, babe, I think you think it's disrespectful.
We're past it.
Do you realize that
it's all good?
It's not all good.
See, she being passive aggressive and dismissive.
Do you realize that saying disrespectful?
And you know what I noticed with her? She doesn't own any traits. Like, she's very good at pointing her finger and projecting on the others, calling Mel, you know, a mean girl, and, you know, but she be doing the same shit. Okay? And what I noticed with codependence, you guys, really on a serious tip, it's always this woe is me, I'm the poor victim, I never do anything wrong, look at what somebody did to me, now I get to be, you know, the crying baby in the bassinets, I need somebody to rescue me, have my back, defend me. That's why her and Kimmy was into it for most of the time on this show, because Kimmy didn't have her back every 5 damn minutes. You're exhausting, okay? Damn.
It's not a good thing.
Well, you should have faced it another way. You should be like, oh, she's gonna pop up here or something. Don't say I text her and ask her to meet me without telling you first. Period. It's not okay. A lot of stuff that's not real that this girl has put on us has to do with. I do get it. You don't get it. You're not listening to me.
We have to do this over and 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 over.
If you say
I'm not listening to you got to say.
So stupid.
No, that would be you, girl. Marsau sick of your ass.
I'm not listening to you got to say.
So stupid.
When you have to defend your position over and over and over, the people that should know your position, it gets frustrating. I think Tisha doesn't want me to behave in a manner that's naive about what people are suggesting between Melody and myself. She cares more about rumors than I do. And so I've got to respect her opinion of other people's opinion, and I'll move differently if that's the case. But that's going to put a strain on me, and I don't like doing that. I'm willing to do it, just don't want to. Tisha, listen. I got you. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you let me do this, right? I won't make a fool out you, babe.
Okay.
I'm saying, if you allow me to do this, let me work.
Okay.
So you gotta give me that space. And you don't gotta solve it Tisha's way. Because I'm not saying this in a bad way.
This is where he went down the wrong road, the wrong damn road.
But Tisha's way ain't never worked. And Marsau's way has always worked.
Well, my way
See, you put yourself on a pedestal, on a hierarchy than your wife. And that further lets the audience know that you all are not teammates. Okay? You are a husband with a wife as a slave. She is to do everything you want her to do. Think how you want her to think. You was doing okay, Marsau. I was with you. And then you did what most first floor brothers do, okay? Made everything about you and your feelings, and you start acting like a narcissist. Well, you ain't acting, honey. You being yourself.
It's never worked.
It has worked.
It's never worked.
It has.
It's never worked. Tisha, baby, you have to actually let it go. You can't say I'm letting it go. You have to actually let it go.
And I'm glad he mentioned that. I got another video coming up, you guys. We're going to delve into that because that is a problem that she has on this show.
You know I'm not jealous of nothing.
I know you're not.
Why would you say
because
that?
you're being a jerk.
It wasn't about being jealous. I'm not jealous.
Okay, I apologize.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like what you said to me either.
Like, you know everything that happened. I'm like,
Tisha,
I don't
like
talk
that
to them. I don't
and I didn't like
text
that either.
them.
And it's not disrespectful either, sweet. You know that. So be fair with me and I'll be fair with you. Okay? At the end of the day, I got her up here because what Mark said is it's going to be public knowledge in a few minutes. All right?
He said something new?
Yes, he said something new and something offensive. And what I don't want is to take our family down through that. And so I want to disassociate ourselves from that. You know that, right?
Right. I gotta go get the girls.
So we're not doing date night today?
Mm-mm. In a marriage, every partner should treat their partner with a certain amount of respect. It's not fair to say, oh, you should just move on when someone is constantly doing things to you. Marsau has completely ruined date day, date nights, date whatever. We're not having a date right now. I'm gonna go pick up my kids and spend the rest of the time with my kids.
You're ridiculous and you're frustrating. I want you to know that, okay? I love you. If you weren't this thick, we'd have a problem. I'm telling you.
He said if you wasn't this thick, we'd have a problem. But anyways, you guys, that's all I have to say about this. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.